Hello, you're welcome to my channel, to your channel. Look at what we have today. We have our beautiful bread, our beautiful pastry, homemade bread, okay? So with this recipe, you enjoy fresh bread from the oven. I promise you, if you try my recipe, you'll be very, very happy. So we have to use of 1 cup of lukewarm milk and a 7 grams of yeast. That's the 7 grams of yeast that I just put it now inside. The teaspoon of salt, excuse me, a spoon of salt and a 50 grams of sugar. Then I have to mix it very well, okay? So that in order not to have a lump, you can see the length I'm taking to mix. I think I take like 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I take like 5 minutes to mix it. I have to mix it very well so that it's well combined to avoid lumps. So that is melted butter, 2 tablespoons of melted butter that I just put like that. Then I have to continue the mixing before going with my 30 milliliter of oil. That is my olive oil, and then my 1 egg, okay? So that is it. After that, I have to take my time to mix it again in order for the egg to combine, okay? You have to mix the egg very well so that there should be not also another side the yolk, another side the white. So I have to mix it very well. Then in this recipe, I'm using 2 cups of flour. I have to share the flour into 3 portions. So that is the first portion that I just put. I'll use now my whisk. I have to mix it very well until it is smooth. You can see from the screen that it is smooth, okay? So you have to take your time to mix it for the first portion. Then you put it now inside the sink, and then go in now with the second portion of the flour. Like this, I just scrape the remains inside the pan, because that was just 1 cup of flour that I shared now into 2. I have to go with the next one. So that is it. I'm doing, what was I doing that I just stood like that? Okay, I have to take the other flour to add it. That is why I stop, okay? I see it now. The thing was thick. The thing stuck on my hands, so I have to remove it now. I was just taking my time to remove it. You know, when you're mixing flour, always stuck on your fingers, so you have to look for it to remove. That is why it's good to mix it to the behind of your finger. See now how I'm doing, but when you do it at your palms, it always stuck. I don't know why. It's always sticky. I don't know why. So now I can see now I'm using my behind fingers to do it. At least it has already stuck on my hand. I was just trying to remove it. I don't know why you think for your mixing fly always stick on your fingers. And that is it. I've already put the last the last cup of flour. So that is it. I'm trying to mix it to in order for the dough to combine into one dough. So I was trying to remove those on my fingers. So that I should feel fair, because it was just too much on my fingers. It make me not to do it fast. And yeah, so that is it. I've finished. I've already removed it all. Then I'm still mix. You can see the dough is very soft and sticky. Remember, our dough don't have to be hard because it's homemade. It don't have to be hard. When it's hard, it's not good. So it's homemade. So you have to make it. It has to be soft. So we are eating a rich, fresh dough from the oven. You can eat it with you can take it with tea, you can take it with cheese, you can take it with butter, you can take it with jam, you can take it with chocolate, you can take it with egg. Whatever you love to do, you can take it with it, okay? So that is it, guys. You can see I will see doing very soon. Our dough will be ready. Very soon the dough will be ready. Oh, it's already ready. So what I have to do now, I was sprinkling flour on my chopping board, then remove the dough from the bowl. I have to scrape everything out of the bowl because I have to grease oil on the bowl, so it has to be clean. So that is it. I've removed it and put it there. So I have to knead it now. I was taking my time to knead. You can see from your screen. You can see as you're watching, you can see that the dough was really soft. So that's how it has to be. So that is, I was trying to knead it gently. As you do it, you sprinkle flour again. As you are doing, you sprinkle flour again, so that you know it's not going to stuck on your fingers again. So I will just sprinkle the flour gently, not too much. So that's it, guys. So what's it doing? You have to knead it for 5 minutes. So in this process, I was kneading it. I have to do it for 5 minutes before I join it out. Then I rub it into one big bowl. So I was still kneading it. After kneading it, you have to put grease your bowl with oil. You have to grease your bowl with oil, then you cover the dough for an hour. Please, where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? I would like to know in the comment section. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know the country that the video has gone. I would like to know. It's very important. Okay, thank you. Just write me for any question. You can just write me at the comment section and I'll get back to you. So that is the oil that I've put on the bowl. I have to wash my hands and look for the brush to brush the bowl. So there is a brush that I'm brushing the bowl. After brushing it, I have to remove the dough. Now you will see how the thing is sticky on the chopping board. I have to remove it and then rub the dough now inside the oil in the bowl before I cover it now. So I have to cover it now. That is it that I just closed. I have to cover it for an hour. So that is, you can see. So that's my hand napkin. Cover it for an hour before we continue. So our dough is already an hour. You see? So that's it. So remove it. When you remove it, you don't need to knead it again. You just rub it into one long bowl. After rubbing it into one long bowl, so that is, I was trying to show myself so they can see the person behind the scene that is doing this dough. Okay, that's why I was showing myself so they can see that there is a person that is behind the scene. The chef Mianyo, that is a person. I'm the one. That is a chef behind the scene. That is me behind the scene. That's why I was showing myself, so that you should know that I'm the one behind the scene. So after that, we remove it, you wrap it into one long bowl. Then you cut it into half. That is how you have to cut it into half. When you cut it into half, then you roll it the way I just roll it. Then you bend it now into two. Then you cut the edge like that gently. You don't have to cut it too much. You just have to cut it small like that. As you can see how I'm cutting it. So you have to cut it like that gently before you start the plaiting. Okay, so that is it. I've already cut it, so I have to open it to see that it's okay. It's the same before I start the process. So that is it. I've already cut it, so now there is a process. I've started to plait it. I made the first mistake when I'm putting it wrongly, so I have to turn it now. That is it. I'm plaiting. Yeah, it's so simple, it's so easy. It's good to do your own homemade bread that will be fresh from the oven. That will be good, fresh. You just know when you buy it at the supermarket, it's going to be cool. It's not really going to be hot. It will not be hot, but when you do your own at home, it's going to be hot. I just enjoy fresh hot bread from the oven. It's so delicious. If you do homemade bread each time before you eat, before you take your breakfast, you yourself, you will enjoy it. You enjoy it. When you do your homemade bread, you yourself, you are going to enjoy it. But me, please, if you try this method, write me in the comment section to tell me how it came out. If you can snap a picture, show me, it would be nice. Let me see how your own come out. Okay, so that is it. I finished to plait. Now I have to join the two edge. Before joining the two edge, you have to bend it a bit, just twice. You bend the other side twice, and that is the other one. I bend the first time, I bend the second time. They combine it now together and clip it. So that is it. That is all. I hope it's easy. Okay, I hope I'm a good teacher. I can teach. I hope I'm a good teacher. Tell me in the comment section if I'm a good teacher, if I explain very well. I would love to see it at the comment section. Okay, so that is it. I'm closing the edge. I've already closed the edge. That's it, guys. So I have to keep it on my tray. So I have to put it on the tray. I put my baking sheet on the tray before putting it so that it's not going to stuck on the tray. Okay, if you don't have a baking sheet, you can grease your tray with oil and then put it there so that it's not going to stuck inside. So that is it. I still show myself to know this is a chef behind the this is a chef, that is me behind this beautiful page on my channel. So that is it, guys. I've already done, I'm through. So that is it on the baking sheet. So now what you have to do now is to brush it. So I have to use my 1 yolk of egg and a teaspoon of milk and mix it together. Then I use it now to brush the dough. You brush it very well in order to know that everywhere is very really brushed. And that is it. That is it. I'm brushing the dough. See, I finished to brush the dough. Please remember to preheat your oven, okay? Remember to preheat your oven for 20 minutes so that when you are finished, you just bake the bread for 40 to 45 minutes. It's not going to take too long. So that is it, guys. I finished to brush it. I have to put it now inside my oven. I'm checking if the oven is ready. Yeah, in this case, I was checking if the oven is really ready before I go in with the bread, so that it's just going to take 40 to 45 minutes. It's not going to stay, because when the oven is not ready, you put it, it's going to take too long inside, which is not good. It will disturb the bread. It will make the bread not to be come out well. So I was still checking the oven in this place. That's why you see me, the camera was just on while I was checking if everything is okay. So I thought at this stage I was done. So I have to go in now with the bread and bake it for 40 to 45 minutes, then remove it and enjoy with my family. So that is it. The bread is out from the oven. Thank you for watching. I love you more, but God love you more.